Pleasant morning, my viewers and subscribers. Miller Time Football back again with some more awesome content, my viewers and subs, for the latest in football news, highlights, what is going on now in the football world. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share to Miller Time Football. Alright, hit the notification bell for the latest notification post, so as soon as I drop some content, we can get it. Alright, my viewers and subs, we're gonna jump right into the content. We're gonna be looking a little bit deeper in the Liverpool and the Everton game, the 2-2 draw. Alright, I think that game was a very controversial game, and I want to hear your views and your comments of what you thought about the game, because it is out there on the media and it's out there by a lot of different pundits, you know what I mean, talking about the game, the decision by VAR and such forth. So I just want to get your opinion. I want to get your views on what do you think. Alright, and I'm going to let you know my views and what I thought about the game, the challenges such as Pickford, you know what I mean, the Jordan Henderson goal and everything. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Alright, so the game ended 2-2. Everton and Liverpool, they both dropped 2 points. Both teams got a point out of the game, which I think was fair enough. You know what I mean, both teams played well. Both teams played for a point. You know what I mean, Liverpool came out of the blocks. They scored first and they were looking the better team overall, but Everton, they held themselves in the game. Calvert-Lewin, he got a goal. You know what I mean, first player to score 5 goals in 5 matches. So kudos to him. You know what I mean, much praises on Calvert-Lewin and the great header that you have scored and such forth. But just looking at the decisions of VAR in that game, I want to hear your views, my viewers and subscribers. Do you think that VAR did a very good job in that game, or should I say the persons that were operating the VAR system, did they do a good job in their decision making, such as the offside goal and the Henderson tackle and Van Dijk? Alright, I'm gonna get a little bit in details on what I think. Alright, for the Henderson goal, first and foremost, let me start off with the Jordan Pickford tackle on Virgil van Dijk. I think that was a very reckless tackle, personally for me, even though Van Dijk was offside. But the tackle that Pickford made on Van Dijk was very reckless in my opinion, my viewers and subs. As you can see, the pictures and everything that is floating across the screen at the moment now, very reckless tackle. Even though he was offside, it was a very unprofessional tackle. Some persons would say that yes, he's going for the ball and yes, he's going big, but personally for me, very reckless tackle. And we can all know that at the moment now the news is out, and it's out on a lot of media source, but Miller Time Football is here to give you the latest, that at the moment now Virgil van Dijk is undergoing an ACL surgery at the moment now. So it is a high possibility that Liverpool top defender, their backline captain, their backline maestro, the man that have actually played an extremely big role in Liverpool's success in the Champions League and lifting the Premier League title last season, is a possibility that he'll be out for actually 7 to 8 months. Depending on how well the surgery goes, depending on how well he recuperates, depending on how well he recovers, and how strong he is mentally to get back fit and to get back playing football. And it is going to be a while. A lot of persons are fuming, especially Liverpool fans, are not happy about the tackle and is not happy about the injury that has went on. Personally for me, it is a very big blow for Liverpool. Persons may saying this is a dent in their title hopes. So Liverpool may not be title contenders due to the fact that Virgil van Dijk is out, maybe for the rest of the season. Could be 5 months, could be 7 months, could be 8 months. We have not get official information on how long he's going to out for, but the surgery should be taking place soon, and then after that we'll hear some information from maybe Jurgen Klopp himself, or maybe from the Liverpool club himself. They're going to put out some statement like what they normally do as such big clubs, and how long the player is going to be out for. But Michael Oliver was the referee of the game, and I think he should have went and take a personal look at the camera himself and look at the tackle. Alright, it was given a yellow card, and for me personally, it merited a red card, and he should be banned for 3 games. You know what I mean? It was a very horrendous tackle, and the defender. Persons would say, yes, he's the keeper, he's in his box, he went for the ball, it was not intentional. I don't think it was intentional. I do not think that a lot of players, professional footballers at that, would actually go intentionally to hurt another player. I personally don't think that the tackle was intentional. However, it was a very bad tackle, and it was a very uncalled for tackle, because he could have done another tackle that would be less damaging on Van Dijk, and not be so harsh in actually going for the ball. Just looking at the tackle over and over again, it is a very, very horrendous tackle on the defender, and for me it was uncalled for. He should have been sent off, and then Everton would have gone down to 10 man. It maybe would have been a different game, so who knows. But however, the decision was made by VAR, it's passed, and the game has drawn. But it's something that we need to talk about as football fans, and I just need to get the question out there to my viewers and subs. What do you think about VAR? Is VAR have been doing good for the Premier League or football in general? How has VAR been for you? Personally, for me, it has not been very good. Just moving away from the injury of Virgil van Dijk, as I said, Pickford should have been sent off. Looking at the Henderson goal, right? So VAR is basically saying that Mane is a millimeter offside. So basically, he has a finger over the offside line. which in my opinion is a joke. Alright? There is no way that goal is offside, personally, for me. But VAR has drawn 2 lines, plus there is a dotted line that actually shows that there is a finger or there's a shoulder over the offside line. Like, really? Oh my god. And the Liverpool scored 3 goals. The game would have ended 3-2, and then VAR came up and said the Henderson goal did not stand, and it stays at 2-2. What a game, what a game. VAR, personally for me, I think it's taking away the essence from the game. It's taking away the vibe out of the game. It's taking away the mood out of the game. It's taking so much out of the football game. Just looking at offsides. So the player runs, scores the goal, and then the flag goes up. Or the player actually, the playmaker makes the play to the forward. He makes the run, scores the goal, and then there's a flag. You know what I mean? Personally for me, I don't think the decisions from VAR has been good over the past, few games in the Premier League. Looking at the Tottenham game when they gave Newcastle won that handball, and then they equalized and end the game 1-1. That was another example also where the player was up, hands were up in the air. He made the jump. He had making a jump in the area. It's automatic. It's hard to keep your hands at your side. You know what I mean? As a defender. And making a jump. It's human nature, I should say, human reaction to have your hand up in the air just to balance yourself while you're up in the air. And it's just unfortunate that another player can head the ball onto your hand and a penalty can be given. So, just simply the things like this, I personally think should not be. It breaks up the football. I think it affects the players mentally to know that yes, you have scored a good goal and then it's taken back, from you. It breaks down the whole momentum of the game. So, my viewers and sub, I just want to hear your comments, and what do you personally think about VAR and what it has done for the football, what it has done for the game. you know what I mean, I just want to hear your comments and your views upon this, because personally for me, VAR has not been good in the Premier League so far. It is arguable, you know what I mean, it goes in favor of another club, then it goes in another favor of another club. You know what I mean, fans would say, oh, it worked for me today and it didn't work for me tomorrow. A lot of persons might say, oh yes, it benefited me yesterday, last weekend, and it didn't benefit me this weekend. So it goes both ways, my viewers and sub. But initially, it is there for fairness, and it is there for the small little detail calls that the referee with his naked eye, you know what I mean, can miss. But personally for me, Michael Oliver should have taken a second look at the monitor and actually have sent off Jordan Pickford for that challenge. You know what I mean? That was a very reckless challenge on Virgil van Dijk, which may end up costing him, you know what I mean, his career, possibly. Who knows that he may not come back, you know what I mean, fully fit, and may not come back fully strong mentally, you know what I mean, to carry on for Liverpool. Who knows? He could be out for 8-7 months. But it is a sad story, you know what I mean, about the Everton and the Liverpool game and what was taken away from the game, and know that there was so many calls, you know what I mean, that VAR was involved and such forth, my viewers and subs. So just let me hear your comments, you know what I mean, about the game and what you think about VAR, you know what I mean, so far in the Premier League. It's Miller Time Football. I'm out.